No permissions, birth looked off, taking flight falling. Knows dissidence, balance in dark and light. Steadying the agreeable index plight. Crypto tuning up, yup, keeping it right. Yup, the meme that's on the rise. Agreeable in
Hey guys, how we doing today? Yeah, that was a clicking error, but anyways, let's just stop this and say what's up to everybody. I was doing some funky stuff, and I had the intro all planned out and whatnot and stuff like that, and yeah, I just had to click something. You know what I mean? Trying to make the intro a little longer. I already started the stream, but like, what's up, legends? What's up, Brightlights? What's up, everybody? What's up? You know what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't show that on the stream because you know what? Just don't feel like showing this chat. Anyways, today I got some things I want to talk about. Let's look at some TA stuff, where I think the market's going. I hope you have your flannels on for this crypto winter, man. Is it looking good for you, or isn't it? I don't know. What's up, Hugh Marti? Yeah, Hugh Matree 53. I probably butchered the name, but what is up? Appreciate you here so early and whatnot. Usually people are probably hiding in the cave of crypto winter and whatnot. So yeah, I'm surprised one showed up. Let's see if anybody's showing up on X. I doubt it. It's having issues lately with Restream, but anyways, let's get into it. Maybe I always got to screw up one stream every now and then, right? So anyways, let's go to window and let's share. All right. So, damn ad. I got some bullish news. China invited to join Trump's board of peace. This is pretty cool. Kind of makes me bullish for the future in April. Hopefully, I thought I'd share this. Beijing, China on Tuesday confirmed that it had been asked to join U.S. President Donald Trump's board of peace. So hopefully they'll go in and start doing some good talks with that. This is some macro stuff and whatnot. I know the government shutdown is coming up here pretty soon, but like, does it really matter? Like, come on, guys. Anyways, like, tons of money metal ads everywhere lately. Like, is it the top or not on metals? We'll find out later. Other than that, we shall find out. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I thought that was kind of bullish news. I hope China and Trump and whatnot come to the table and start talking more, because I listened to a Tom Bilyeu video today. I'd have to go back in my YouTube history, but he had this macro analyst on, and he said some pretty cool stuff that made me change my mind on China. Like, they're not all great and powerful like people say they are, right? So when we go to like China's like bonds and stuff like that later on, I will tell you, just remind me, and I will do that. Close enough, cool. But you know, the China's bonds are going down while U.S. bonds are kind of going up. So like, China being the reserve currency and all, like, we shall see. We really shall see. So other than that, Politico over here says, same thing. First week of April, we shall see. I really hope they export more magnets and whatnot and metals out of China instead of causing all this hay fever in like metals and stuff, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because everybody's like clamoring to get it before prices hike, and it just causes short squeezes, do all that kind of crap. Because you know the markets be marketed. You know what I mean? But I can't read this whole article, but a White House official granted an admitted anonymous stuff to share tongue twister anonymity to share details of the planning. Said the dates for the trip haven't been finalized, so the Chinese embassy is talking to Washington to respond. So at least they're talking. They're not, but they're talking about Taiwan too, so they might be talking about semiconductors and stuff like that. While the stocks are going down, and it could be the top, this could mark a bottom in April, or at least get front ran in like March, maybe, I would think, right? But we shall see. I know not a lot of people right now know that I'm probably streaming, so I'm kind of surprised more people aren't in here right now. Maybe it's just not popping up. I don't know. But anyways, whatever. I thought this was kind of cool. Also, these are like two of the biggest stories, I think, right now. How easily could Trump lift the U.S. sanctions on Russia? He could do it tomorrow if he wanted to, but it depends on NAFTA and the European Union will like it or not. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it happens. I think Russia coming back to the table on the WTO would at least get them in there or something like that, just like China would be kind of bullish for the global agenda, I guess. Everybody on the same fucking page. But who knows if that will happen. We always need competition, and Russia's kind of our competition. Like, I thought that was interesting that the war in Ukraine could be ended, and hey, that's one more thing Trump put on the table that he said he was going to do. It would not have happened, the invasion of Ukraine. So all the money laundering and stuff and ice cream eating like Biden did probably wouldn't have happened if Trump got a second term originally. But yeah, Trump's Trump. He is causing chaos. Anyways, let's get to the blockchain part of this stuff, like crypto and stuff like that. Then we'll go into TA and stuff, What is up? Believe in yourself. Yeah, see, there's more than just one person in the chat, and it's just showing one person on YouTube, but there might be two. But yeah, it's weird. It shows over here that on X that I'm on streaming live on X too, but I don't know if it's popping up or not. I was watching What the Hex earlier today, and he was saying he was having issues or whatever. I haven't even finished that episode, but I'm glad to see Cabana Crypto on there. Maybe I'll watch it after this, but I've had enough crypto for today. You know what I mean? We'll check in on my turdefi stuff after all the news and stuff, and then go into TA. So anyways, this would be bullish for April too. If this landed on that, it would mark probably a bottom area for crypto too. So always keep an bullish outlook in this section. I'm not really thinking October being the end of the bear market. I don't even think the bull market really started. Like, maybe it was just here for Bitcoin, period, and metals. You know what I mean? Maybe AI too. But other than that, let's move on. That is some important stuff to keep an eye out. Now, Crypto Coffee, ProveX, the exchange killer, is out for beta testing. Check it out. Test and provide feedback. Use small amounts and separate wallets. Exciting times. app.provex.com. Now, ZKP2K or whatever, this is the fork of, and use that maybe once to get the feel for it, and then you could use this and see what happens. I guess you can add liquidity, a whole bunch of stuff. I haven't checked it out. Thought I'd mention it. People are happy that it's coming. I'm surprised the beta testing's out, and apparently the ZKP2P guy or dev this came from his GitHub or whatever. So maybe Richard's out there doing deals with people like he should be, which is good. That makes me more bullish, and things like in the background are being worked on more, and all the X clamoring and prices go down stuff. It's just noise. It probably really is. So we shall see. We really shall see. So let's go to my funny news for today. Was Coinbase was down, PulseChain, PulseX, Hex, Pump.tires, ProveX were up. I kind of think this is really funny coming from Richard right now. Yeah, I get it. There is like 100% uptime for Pulse and this and that, and blah blah blah. I get it, but like you have to do it every time. Like ProveX ain't even launched yet, and you're already flexing, bro. But I thought, yeah, it's cool. It's what crypto's for. It's supposed to be out there, not get shut down, not get, censorship resistant, stuff like that. Liberty Swap says all roads lead to PulseChain here, and Hexo down here. This is why I thought it was funny, because, like, bro, come on. I know I'm all blocked and stuff from Richard because, I kind of wanted it, but I'm glad he's still out here at least posting. Crypto Cabana did say, like, if you're going to launch something, you should probably do a stream, but there's things probably not keeping you from that. And the red notice assault charge got dropped, so it's probably fake, and the tax laundering or the tax charge is probably fake too. It'll probably get dropped too. So I don't know. I always thought that there's ways to spoof that stuff, and if they haven't got them yet, like, why worry too much? Maybe because you want to follow all the rules and regulations and stuff like that when the politicians themselves can't even get the crap together. I don't know. Maybe you just want to have the glory and just flex on the politicians and let them shoot themselves in the foot first instead of trying to teach them and help them. I don't know. Maybe we would have more clarity if he was out here teaching people, or I don't know. Who knows? It's all up for speculation on my side. Richard is Richard, but yeah, I'm glad to see this. And when you click on his profile, I blocked him back, but I really don't care. This number has gone down, which I've seen. And yeah, he's still posting stuff like that. A lot of drama hasn't really been going on, but he has been trying different methods and stuff, which is good. I did like this, that there's a crypto prepaid card out here with lasso.finance. I did see that. Yeah, pretty much that's the only news with that stuff. He did make this S-curve comment, and maybe PulseChain was, I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out, because nothing has been proven price-wise. Now, there was if I go over here, profile, yeah, it shows them live, but it doesn't. Right here, this money gain crypto prediction, PulseChain will hit 6 zeros and a 1. This would, in fact, be another 99% drop. Just get out of the way now if you think that it's possible. I got one like at least, but I commented on my own thing. It's possible if someone will sell hard and stop believing, but the cost would be a great loss. And I don't think this will ever happen. I think this is a clear bottom signal from Money Gain Crypto. And I'd like to see more streams from this guy, even if he's on other chains, stream about Solana, stream about other meme coins, just instead of your gated community. I don't know. Other gated communities need to do that more, show some like crypto presence, even though all prices are down and you feel wrecked and stuff like that. I don't know. I at least try to do it once a week, every other week, or some other content and stuff like that. But yeah, that would not be great. Even for the image of PulseChain and the community, we're already a laughing stock, and like Discover Crypto, People's Eyes and stuff. They still like bash on Ben Armstrong and stuff like that. So it is. I don't want this to happen. I don't think it ever will. But maybe he's praying for lower prices so he can just, keep it up. Thought that was funny. Your friend saw me. Shout out to you. Jana, she's a major crypto influencer over in Africa. She's got like 200,000 subs. But welcome to PulseChain. We love you. I love the fact that this guy streams every day, although he is hugely controversial and, but he does know his stuff and he is hoping for things, Hey guys, maybe some hot ladies screaming about PulseChain would bring them in. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? Please share this out. I don't know. PulseChain community, help a brother out. I don't even know how many subs I got, but probably slowly going up because I don't stream enough. Not like this guy, but I'm glad he's streaming about true DeFi, true farms, and he's taking some more risks. He's taking notice of the PulseChain community and stuff like that. So that is great. So on that note, I just want to give a shout out to him, and hopefully we get some more women that are in crypto streaming about PulseChain. So let's go to the True 2X. Let me look at something real quick, and we'll go into little updates. All right. So let's go to, let me remove screen real quick, stop sharing. You're going to have to see my ugly mug for a second, guys. I'm sorry. I just got to make sure all wallets and stuff move very good. All right, let's start screaming. I'm trying to be a little more careful these days with stuff, but all these scammers and people trying to hack me, like try to give me click links and stuff. It's just like, it's getting old, bro. So let's go to manage miners. Here we're on turdefi.io. We got the True Farms community down here. I'm part of the emit community right here. The fork of True Farm, or the original True Farm, but they changed the dynamics. It's not showing my miner down here for some reason. Maybe give it a couple updates. It seems to always be doing that. So I got a few wallets that I show on stream. There's one. I think this is one of my auto compound. It used to be my auto compound, but my accrued dividends right here is we're at a 1.28x. I did take out of my main wallet my day one stake, and I started putting percentages of it day by day. I haven't done it like day 3 or nothing, but I'm doing that, trying to get more points down here because I only got like 9 P2X points, so this is just going to go so slow. But day 2s are like over 1.5Xs right now. Let's try a different wallet. Let's go. I think this one's an auto compound wallet. I haven't checked it in a long time. We'll see what pops up. Yeah, there's plenty of down here. We'll see. So this is day 1. We're at 384. We got the little auto compound there, which is kind of cool. So if we return to the lobby on this one, got no pending or queued or anything like that. Just wanted to show you that. And then over here, we got one on day 4, day 6, day 7, day 10, day 19. You can see right here how much is in each one. And it's usually all 50,000 pulse or less. It's very low. But day 19 is at 0.6 of an X. I'm doubling my pulse over here. And if you know how their system works, it is great. So, yeah. Crypto sentiment is down hella low right now for some reason. Wow. All right. Anyways, yeah, there's that. Let's go to True Farms, check out some yield. And I don't have any NFTs. Go get your NFT for this to get free fees and stuff like that. But the yield for the DAI right here, it's just been killing it. 276, 300 APR right now due to the volumes being so high, I think, because they've been buying. And, you know, how this system works. We had a video beforehand. So, yeah. Other than that, we do have a True Farm Yep Farm down here paying 416% with quite a bit of LP in there. It seems to be growing fairly good. And if we go over to the emit side, we could scroll down to no permission down here and look at the APR on this one. This one's at 112, which $3,000 in the pool. So yeah, it seems to be doing a lot better. I like the fact that this keeps moving up, which is good. People are coming in from the other communities and coming over and getting this yield, getting the free True Farm basically. I do want to note that it is easy to zap right here. Just your pulse, like put 10 million pulse in here and zap and stake, and you could on any of these farms really, I think, except you can't do it on this one. They didn't allow it, but you can do it on the True Farm emit. This one will take out 10% when you do it though, so you have to leave it in there longer to get your percentage back, because they're both tax tokens. But yeah, they got zap on all these farms except single side staking and Pulse and PulseX one, which you can take your PulseX LP pair from PulseX and put it in over here to earn True Farm to put up here, or you can pair it with other pairs and whatnot. You know what I mean? So that's cool. Just like emit. And I do like the fact that LP is being kept up over on emit. I think some people are moving over to True Farm because I don't know what's going on, but APRs over here are pretty good too, but I'm thinking the APRs are higher over at True Farm because it just launched. They want to get attention. They want to attract things. So they're probably running it a little hot. I don't know. We'll see. That's my opinion. Things like that. So I don't know. I think it'll move back and forth. There are some things coming to emit that will probably adjust the emission rate to a double here pretty soon. So you might see some more inflation coming in, but how you use the system is you claim it on these farms, you put it in single side staking, or you use it for other farms. It is not best to sell it out there because you want to keep the price up. You don't want to like just cheat out on the community, build some like holder strength, some conviction out there. You know what I mean? So some of these farms over on emit are still just as juicy as True Farm over here. I mean, like, yeah, they're higher over here, but liquidity is still, they got a lot of True Farm Rat Pulse liquidity down here compared to emit liquidity, but they are a higher market cap. So what is up, vets? There he is. Yep. You will see Hero on the farms very soon. Yes, you will. Over on True Farms, if you go to the DAO, you can vote. We got in there in the nick of time. This keeps climbing up, pulls the threshold. You got to be a whale. So the agreeable ones got in there in the nick of time, which is good. Hero community right here, go vote. I haven't voted yet, but it looks like you're going to get it anyways. So what's the point of me voting? Congratulations, vets in crypto. So the Hero community, if you got any Hero tokens out there, I would get in there. What's my plan with the farm? And yep, I'm just going to keep earning the True Farm and keep putting it in single side staking. Kind of like emit, I wanted to hedge my bets. I didn't use any funds from emit to do True Farm fork. All right, so like I want to make that clear. I went and got new funds for this. So yeah. Uh, yep. The supply control might go up a little bit more. It's mainly marketing stuff like that. Yeah, you got a little bit. You always get them haters, but you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. But time will tell. The Yep on Pulse website even got updated. Like, I'll show you guys. A lot of people don't come here. We got something about might be in the working. Um, I'm doing some vibe coding stuff. I'm trying to get things to work or whatnot. I put it up there. Anyways, we got the new to crypto thing, the community links, PulseChain dApps. You know, I should have thought about my domain better, but at least it's a unique one. We got the video right here, and regular stuff down here. We got the swap feature from Mateus. Still, everything's moved around a little bit, and then we got the partners updated. All these are links to the websites, and then I'm showcasing at the bottom True Farms and Emit. So click on that, you can go to Emit. You click on this, you can go to True Farm. That's pretty much the update on that. And this is a little thing. I'm just playing with Claude and AI and stuff like that. Maybe this is why Vets is so like, what's going on with Yep and the farms and stuff like that. None of this works. You know what I mean? It don't work. But I'm working with some like stuff. Maybe I go through Mateus, integrate some stuff. I don't know. This will go as far as free AI can go. So don't hope for much. But I thought, like, if you're going to have ProveX, you can onboard people. Why not have a swap on your page? You know what I mean? Things like that. But I want to make it to where you hold 1 million Yep for 0 swap fees. That means I will be charging probably a fee, but the fee will automatically go to buy and burn Yep token. So it would be deflationary, but I might need a dev to help me on this. But yeah, that's kind of what I've put together so far. You can trade on Liberty Swap. I want the stats down here and everything, but or at least pop up on the side would be even better. I might need some help on that. I don't know, but I'm just messing around. I didn't think it would pop up on my webpage so fast, but it did. But yeah, that's that. And then you just got all the PulseChain dApps and stuff just for new people coming. If you go to the homepage, you got the contract address. I got to fix this too, but to make it so you can copy it right here. We'll see. And then we got some Yep memes, some classics. But yeah, that's basically what's going on with that. So we'll see what happens. I just kind of named it Agree Swap. This ain't going to be the actual name for it or nothing, but I figured this will probably be my onboard page. Hopefully you can like do ProveX along with like swap into other tokens or whatever. And this, I believe, does go straight to Liberty Swap, and you can type in Yep up here and get it. Even from Solana, you can use USDC from Solana and buy this. So maybe one day, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really been buying it all that much, but just been kind of letting the market do market things. Thank you. Just been sitting and holding, doing my thing, man. Really good website. Thank you. I've kind of spent some time on it. I got a full-time job and stuff, so I'm keeping that income coming in. So I have to spend my crypto and stuff. So free AI, and I actually pay a little bit for it. I do pay for Claude. Yeah, Claude. So I do that, and I pay for Vercel. So yeah, I do that too. So I'm just doing my thing. I'm going to hold an NFT to review Yes, I would. Oh, you're gonna do that for Hero? That's gonna be cool to reduce. So I might have to get me a Hero in NFT. Nice, nice. That'll be cool, man. Yeah, I kind of just doing this and vibe coding it, and you realize how much stuff you gotta problem solve and stuff, and maybe one time it'll actually beat data from Dexcreator. No, I'm learning. This is what I'm doing on my downtime when I get it, but I got a lot of stuff to do and stuff. But I'm drinking my tea, my detox tea. It's got like cinnamon root or cinnamon in it, a couple other roots in it, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's that. Um, Agreeing on PulseChain, that'd be kind of cool. This will be my like onboard page, I think, and then new to crypto, of course. This is like if you want to talk to me, you can email me, and you can talk price and stuff, things there. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to True Farms. So yeah, farms doing great. Emissions are going up. You can definitely do yield strategies here. If you're making more stable over here, you can go to like do the balance, whatever. I don't know how long this will last. I'm not on the team or nothing, but yeah, definitely making some dough over here just by holding True Farm. I mean, so anyways, let's go to the charts, guys. Let's go to SPY. It looks like I'm on the monthly. Jeez, I need to like show some more dramatic candles. Like there we go. Look, I always thought we needed to retest this zone. So there's a lot of 2008 talk out there right now, and this shows some high volatility, and then all of a sudden, all October, which is really weird. Like right at the end of October was the last push up, like in crypto, right? And then they pushed it all back in the S&P to keep it up. I think something broke in the actual stock market. That's why people flooded out of crypto and stuff like that. But I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. I haven't seen the RSI down here for a long time. Like this is back in April of 25 when we started crashing. So we got some ways to go right here on the RSI. But what's kind of astonishing is over here, we tried to save it. You know what I mean? And that's right, like right before, right after October. You know what I mean? This is October area. And so S&P could be rolling over. I think we'll see the NASDAQ kind of just, yeah. My little TA, yeah. That's just not looking good too. I do watch Wolf of Wall Street. I do like those guys with Maverick, Market Mavericks, and Gareth Soloway, and yeah, that guy from Bloomberg, and yeah, I do like those guys. It gives you like a nice dynamic of all perspective. Well, not all perspectives, but most perspectives in the market. Thank you. Thank you. Get those reposts out. Yeah. I know I haven't been posting as much, but I've been trying to reply more with the Yup account than anything. So, yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate any of you guys doing this, like getting the word out and stuff like that. Maybe one day we'll have a full-fledged blown project, but we already partnered with Emit and True Farms. We still got the DAT farms. Like the yield is really low on that. That's up to the No Permissions founder Randy to get it back up and running. He's doing a lot of health kick stuff, so yeah, it might take some time. Who knows? But we can all hope, and things will come to those that wait. So yeah, this NASDAQ is down there too. I mean, 20. That's a big pull for the NASDAQ, and I didn't calculate the S&P from the top, but that one's down 8%. So maybe Trump's doing this Russia-China thing in April and starting to talk because if you go to the 10-year yield on China or bonds, what do you see? Kind of doesn't look very good. It's just like going, I don't know why. Oh, it's because I'm on the 4 hour. I gotta go to the. There we go. There we go, guys. But if you look at the monthly on this bond, doesn't look very good. That looks like a bear flag to me. So all this talk about China selling U.S. treasuries might be to hold up their bonds because they've printed a lot more money than we have, according to the size of their economy compared to ours. So don't believe all the hype about the bond stuff because our 10 years are going up. So, you know, value, percentage, yield wise, you know, you get it. But yeah, so we'll see with that. That's interesting. And then the unemployment rate is down at 4.3 nationally. My state is at 6. So, and it's ticked up a little bit. So we'll see if AI really plays a part. So I put a red line there just to see the difference in percentage compared to national. Like we're 40% higher. So yeah, there is an issue there, at least in my state. You can always look at your state. So I am in a blue state and I vote red. So I voted for Trump. So like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Fed rate, I think it'll hold here. Hopefully he doesn't. They want it to lower and stuff like that. But to be honest, guys, if it came down to 3.2 and just held for a couple years, we would be fine. But they really want it down here at 1. I don't know. It's new Fed chair. We'll see what happens. We really will see what happens. There's talk, bears, bulls, whatever. There's a lot of talk, but I think the 12 governors, I think it's 10 or 12 or something like that, right? Yeah, something like that. They all decide, and then the Fed chair has to get unanimous stuff, whatever. It is what it is. But the banks control the Fed anyways, so like the banks print the money and then the Fed just has to keep up with them. As far as I'm starting to see that more and more because as soon as these interest rates broke down from this level right here, under 4%, they just started opening up credit again. You know what I mean? And that's how they print more money and then force the Fed to, the banks get what they want. We'll see. And with China and Russia thing coming, it's gonna it's gonna breed them to want to lower interest rates more because the world's happier and stuff like that. I think it would be cool if Russia came into the World Trade Organization, but will it happen ever? Probably not. At least not while Putin's alive. You know what I mean? Like China's in it. Like just keep North Korea out of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really see Russia as too big of an enemy, but yeah, there is issues with Russia and Europe and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe they're just the next big boss that we can just clamp down anyways, just like we can do to China. So you can just blockade the whole freaking island chain and cause China just to go, head over heels. So, don't believe the hype. Let's get into PulseChain stuff, though. Let's get into PulseChain stuff. Is it popping up? Oh, yeah, it is. Cool. Started 39 minutes ago. Just about, yeah. I don't know why it's not playing, but whatever. Let's exit this. So, yeah, Fed funds rate is good. I think we got CPI data coming out tomorrow, so there's not a lot of noise. We're waiting for more data. Probably going to come out better than expected. Everything else is, but that could all be fluffed data. And if we go down tomorrow and it comes out better than expected, people don't believe the hype. So yeah, As you can tell, we were just down at zero with Rat Pulse. Let's just go to Deck Screener. It shows better charts. Oh yeah, BTC. I wanted to show you guys my TA on BTC, where I think we are and where we've landed. It's kind of following my line for the most part. It kind of hit this level. We did hit the target, guys. My target from my past TA. And if we start moving up, look where it's at. March, April, right here, right? So I think we got a couple months, tax season, blah, blah, blah. It don't really matter. But we probably will. We've already done that. We're rolling over. We could just start coming out of it with all this supposedly Russia's things. They're trying to save the markets right now because we're dumping it too hard. We're not liking what's going on. For your cycles over, things like that, whatever. Hopefully we really hold this level, because if we don't, it's just gonna shoulder. Like, you want to be a real bear, you can count that as a shoulder, and then this whole freaking thing is a head, and then you build another shoulder over here for a while. It's, yeah, it is what it is. We would all be cooked. But I don't really think that's going to happen. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We could come down here and hopefully recover V. If they do lower interest rates, I mean, Powell could lower the interest rates as far down as it could be until the next Fed governor comes in and leave them with a clean slate kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how they plan this out, because I'm sure they're talking together right now on how they're going to transition. You know what I mean? So yeah, they have to be. That's what I would do. Our votes in the blue states don't even get counted. Yeah, I know, dude. I still mail the ballot in. I really don't care. You know what I mean? And you want to know something weird? The city next to us did this your pronouns kind of dance or whatever, and they wanted children to come. And guess who funded it? The government. Yeah, our tax dollars went to fund it and to promote it and stuff like that. In a city near me, like, that's our governor. So my wife brought me that, and I'm just like, yeah, it makes me want to move out of the state or the West Coast, but that's Kamala Harris people for you. That's the Democratic side. Like, if you want to choose to be a girl or a boy, you can just do whatever the hell you want. And I cannot believe it is that close to my, like, it's, yeah, it was, I think, a drag queen freaking thing or whatever. Anyways, yeah, it's just horrible around here. And maybe I'm the light of hope and believe in the Bible and stuff like that. Like Matthew 5:14, be the light. You know what I mean? Because I'm Brightlight. But, yeah, it is crazy. Our tax dollars funded it. That is how gross and disgusting our Democratic politicians are. Like, just talk about Epstein. Like, it's just as bad as the other side. Like, dude, like, the middle class needs to rise up and just not give a shit. But it's got to start from the government workers out. Otherwise, like, if it started from the private sector, we wouldn't get anywhere. But if the government, National Guard, police force, the veterans, the hospitals just started, they going on strike or doing whatever to try to get things to change in the middle class, like, and notice this, it would have to start from there first to really cause an uproar and just cause chaos. And I think the gross politicians, the ones that are extreme on each side, they will go to lengths to keep power. They would probably nuke their, like, I'm not saying they will, but they would probably do whatever it took to keep that power. But we outnumber them, but it has to start from the government, conservatives, things like that. You know what I mean? Like first responders, it would have to start from them first and then go out to the private. Because if you just do private citizens or private companies or stuff like that, they can put the kibosh on that stuff so quick and easy. You got to have the people that are in government that want change to do it first. Otherwise, just can't get anywhere, man. They just don't listen to you and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be kind of cool. So, but will it? I don't know, man. I don't want to see civil war in this country or anything, but it's getting crazier and crazier, and especially with the Epstein stuff. Like some of the stuff, I don't doubt any of the crazy stuff. So like nothing really surprises me on that level at all, dude. And I think going back to blockchain and stuff, like you FUD your own chain for a reason. You create hit pieces for a reason. That goes like low profile. You want to look like a scammer because you have better morals than anybody, or you have bigger plans than anybody. You know what I mean? And you have the privacy aspect and this and that. I don't know. We'll find out what comes out in the future, but like this looks like it's near a bottom. But let's look to RSI. Yeah, it's worst sentiment ever. I heard the Great Greed and Fear Index was at 5. It's never been that low. It's just nuts, man. This world is crazy, and I don't believe, like, I'm not a doomer. I'm not a, like, not really that much of a prepper. Yes, I'm paranoid at times and stuff like that. I'm kind of prepared. I got a bug out bag, like, for my family and prep food and stuff like that, so I can just go to the ranch if things get like that. But you know, guns and ammo and stuff like that, I'm prepped enough to go to the ranch, and that's important to me. But like, as far as other things, like, I don't believe in the end of the world. Like, it's gonna happen next year. The world's always been this crazy. Always been this crazy. You think it's crazy now? Just wait until. I mean, it was 10 times crazier 100 years ago. You have no idea. Like, why do you think people in America carry guns on their hip every day? Everybody did. So, like, you think it was crazy now? You got robbed, beaten, you name it back then. So, yeah, it's gotten better. But, yeah. Anyways, moving on. Let's get back to crypto, guys. Too much doom and gloom. I thought it would come back up here and get to the $86,000, $90,000 level a little bit better. But no, it didn't. And I think that has to do with the S&P. They had to come in here and save it because the metals were moving so high, right? And I don't even have that on my watch list. So gold, let's add that puppy, and silver, let's add that puppy. I'm not paying for TradingView or anything, but at least I got an account, right? So let's look at gold. It looks like we are needing to come back down and hit this parabolic curve, I think. So as long as it stays above this level right here and moves sideways, I got a bullish outlook for gold. I just know it's going to go higher because the US dollar is going to go lower. But when you look at this RSI, it's got a long way to go, bro. It's got a long way to go if you want this thing oversold, which I don't think the gold bugs and the crypto people will oversell this thing. But when you look out more, like, how much oversold can you get in time? And this was the 70s. So what do you think is going to happen again if we look down here? Oh, sorry, guys. I gotta hit this. If we look down here at the 70s, right? And Sami kind of got me thinking about this. Like, 73. So it might go down, and then that's when we really started going up. But even back then, gold wasn't a hedge against inflation. Like, it was just like a regular stock and stuff. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Gold's definitely got a parabolic curve going, though. When you zoom out on the monthly, like I made that curve a while ago. We'll see. It needs to slow down. So maybe, August this year we'll hit this parabolic curve and keep moving up. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully things tamper down and we come down to this 618 area again. But that'll be a little too much. It's way too low at $3,300. But to be honest, you kind of need it. But if we move this all the way up to the top, the 618 level moves up to 40. Let's just call it $4,000, 4,100. So we've got to stay above that in the long scheme of things. So that's gold. It looks like it's creating that hammer candle. So that is on the monthly even. So that makes it, I mean, we got 2 weeks left, but I don't know. We'll see. That's a hammer reversal candle on the monthly right there as of now, but we got 2 weeks left. Let's move into silver. That just, this one kind of looks toppy. The same, that's a straight doji right there. We'll see. But let's go to the daily on this one, actually. It just looks like it wants to come back down here to the 53s or try to test it. This kind of had a diamond formation right here. You know what I mean? Going, but it looks like it's failing to the bottom, so it's not that reversal sign. So you might want. Oh, we'll see. It kind of looks like a swastika in here. Let's just make another up. I don't know what the hell's going on with silver right now, but yeah, it's definitely looking like it's trying to find a floor right around $70, maybe 65. Right around in there. If I had to draw a box, I would do it right around in here. You know what I mean? Hopefully doesn't go lower than that, but I think it could come down to that 57, that 50 area, because it's got to retest, man. Got to retest. But this is the bigger cup and handle outlook for the next 30 years. We will probably, 30 years from now, silver might be $600 and some odd, because that's the biggest cup and handle thing. So that's that. As far as the smaller cup and handle, it played out, bro. It hit 120 and just went down just like expected. So, we'll see. Hopefully it holds a bottom right there, but that means it's going to create a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, and it's probably going to want to go lower. We'll see. That's a huge move, though, on silver. So, anyways, let's go to Bitcoin. I think I covered Bitcoin. Let's go to ETH. We just got to find a floor right here. I still kind of think something like this should happen with my drawing on ETH. We hit our below parallel channel. We need to figure out which direction we're going to go, but I think we're going to start going back up. Probably not as quickly as people think. It might take a couple months. I would hope it would take at least another month before we hit the bottom of this parallel channel again. I don't know. It can move so fast, so quick. I don't know, but this took some time, like from here to there. A measure tool from here was April 7th to April 23rd. So that's about a month. It could take about a month. Like, we got like into March, we'll probably start to see this going up, maybe. Who knows? But but the Bitcoin dominance could fall and altcoins could take the spotlight, so they say. So we'll see there. But on other notes, let's move to Deck Screener real quick and look at True Farm real quick, man. Oh yeah, we got to look at Hex too. So we'll look at True Farm here pretty shortly. Hex, I got to show you guys my lines, my TA. It's kind of following my line. We'll see. But Rat Pulse, I think it's kind of following my line too. Like, it's below my line. But we have to get above that white line and hold above it in order for this wedge to even be valid, I think. Like, yeah, we'll see. I think we're going to go sideways probably until May. Hopefully we build a floor down here. Otherwise, we're just going to keep going down on this blue line. And we might hit that target of 6 zeros like Money Gang's talking about. Like, Jesus, I don't know. But yeah, RSI looking, it could go down more just by the looks of the RSI. You know what I mean? It doesn't really have a divergence going on at all, and it doesn't look like it's trying to build a floor. But anyways, it's PulseChain. It's at 401.08. You know, it's down there. PulseX. Let's look at the ratio real quick. It's right up against that. Either it's going to break out of this and get stronger against Pulse, or it's going to break down. And probably would have broke out by now, but it's at decision time. So it might get failed. I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see. It's coming up to do or die, though. At that, I've always thought that PulseX needs to be lower market cap than PulseChain. So I'm kind of like one of them. I forgot to look at Bitcoin Cash. Sorry, guys. But yeah, let's look at True Farm. It launched like days ago, and it just seems to be like organically just climbing up. Although the SRE probably is in effect too. The RSI just keeps staying up there for some reason. And if you're on the daily, it looks like it just won't stop. People probably want to get in, but just let them feel the pain of green, man. Yeah, $1.32. I did not be able to get this candle dip down here on the hourly. Like, oh man, I got up in here. And I got up here a little bit too. But that wick, I wish I would have gotten. Emit, climbing up with True Farms too. The volume's been good. I like that. It is tapering down. It is trying to build back up, but we'll see. APR is down lower, but our Rat Pulse, our chart against Rat Pulse with Emit looks like it's gonna break out. We shall see. If PulseChain goes lower, Emit's gonna go up. And yeah, this is low volume with 100% APRs or more. But yeah, it looks like it's going to break out, and then we can go to the YEP token. And this thing's been holding up pretty nice. I like it. Had a nice little fake out to the downside. If you notice my TA, this is basically the True Farm pairing. So that's that. And then if we go to Rat Pulse, I think everybody is almost in profit on this. If they've held through all the hell, it just seems to go up and up compared to Pulse. Maybe one day we'll hit 4 to 1, maybe 10 to 1. That would be kind of cool. I really think. But I hope PulseChain ain't going down when that's happening. maybe some liquidity should come in here a little more. But I'm kind of glad that the liquidity is a little thin with PulseChain lately because it just seems to be going down. It is getting cheaper and cheaper to launch tokens on pump tires, though. Maybe he wants every coin on pump tires to be able to be launched for $1,000. I don't know, because PulseChain 200 million pulse is $1,000, and that's what it takes to launch a coin on pump tires. I don't know, man. It's getting way too cheap. Like they should move this to 400. I don't. I really hope they don't. But yeah, it's nuts, man. But yeah, on another note, I hope the Tang King is out of this chart. I hope all that inflation that was in the 9-inch is out of this chart. Somebody is supplying like $20 worth of liquidity in 9-inch though on the wrap pulse pair for the whole chart. But this liquidity is burnt, so it's not going anywhere. And if any liquidity gets added, it'll probably get added through a farm. So maybe one day you guys might just get a wrap pulse farm. I don't know. But if we scroll down here, it is the most agreeable meme on PulseChain. So get bullish on PulseChain. It's looking nope. Seems just like it's just going to make another floor. We shall find out. Liquidity's low. Hasn't been really touched, but it looks like it just keeps tapping the floor right here. And it is gaining in pulse, but it looks like it's just going to roll over, making a head and shoulders. I was hoping for a good cup and handle. It kind of hit the target, and it's just rolling over now. Let's delete that. Tetra P is going up because of that farm on True Farms. Hopefully, I bought Tetra like right here, 2 million. You know, I'm in it, whatever, and you can see where all that is going. Hopefully, it pulls it all the way up. I don't know. Maybe True Farms is the place to be. Pulse Cabal. I bought this token on pump tires. This does have a farm on emit. I will give you guys a little alpha on this. I think it's in the pump tires section. Yeah, I think it's the highest paying farm on emit right now. It's almost 350. It's got a good thing there. If you go to the website, I know I'm DJing it up, but you go to the website, it's a token gated community, which is cool, and he will build you one if needed. Good dev. He's the dev of emit. So there's that. Yeah, let's look at Hero since Vets is here. I think he's on base as well. Open that. Hero, yep, right here. No, let's just open it here. So this is Hero on base, man. This is a tax token. Seems like it went up for launch and then back down. It's got a lower market cap than the PulseChain one, probably for reasons. But yeah, I think it's got a 6 ownership buy tax. I don't know. It doesn't show the tax here, but I think it does have a tax. It has blacklist. It has whitelist. That's because it's base. Kind of make you have that shit, I would believe. And if we go to the PulseChain one, got better liquidity, bigger market cap, which is cool. Go support first responders, stuff like that. Does it show the tax over here? Yes. Buy tax 6%. And I think it's dynamic by something like that. But yeah. Let's look at this. This one seems to be holding up all right. With PulseChain going down, let's look at the wrap pulse. Oh yeah. That one's going up a little bit. This one's 15-1. It's more expensive than yet. Wow. All right. All right. A little Hero token. Peacock's coming out with an airdrop. If you hold Peacock, so pumping that and building a bull flag because you get some like privacy. I don't know, some other token. Do some research on that. But yeah, it's building a nice flag right here, but it looks like it's kept tempered down. There really ain't too much happening on PulseChain. But let's go to Ink. I think I heard of a major dump, like somebody giving up a while ago. Let's look at Ink price. It just keeps petering down. Well, kind of where it should be. But yeah, it's down there at the lows, man. It really is. Let's look at Wrap Pulse. This does have a lot of potential, though, guys, to fly high if somebody scoops up a lot of the supply. So it's still got a long ways to go compared to launch down here. So people do believe in it, which is good. So yeah. Other than that, guys, this is pretty much all I had. Let's look at SolidX, see what that's doing since the meme team. Oh wait, it just keeps. It looks like it's trying to build a floor. I lost money on this one, but yeah, I might have a little bit left, but I'm mainly out of this one. I'm just good. I still believe in Firewall. I hope it comes back, things like that. I still think his products could come back and get reproduced, but I think all of crypto needs revamped. I don't think the Clarity Act's coming to save us either, so just be careful. Just be careful. I've been looking at Surf Token to join their community, but I don't know. I think being an eMint Council, the True Farm guys, I think I got enough crypto, man. I think I got enough crypto groups. I do have stables. I'm earning stables. I'm just keeping them for right now. So let's see what happens there. I just got some. Well, it's not really new money, but just sitting and holding and waiting, man. It's not time to be buying. It's just let's just wait. Let's wait. But if you do, like, I don't know, this thing might get picked up too. Stay agreeable. Stay on PulseChain. Don't do any crazy stuff. And yeah, peace out.
Green candles rising like a prophecy. 100x dreams, that's velocity. Buy so loud they ring through the monastery. Emit in my ledger like it's part of ontology. Stacks on the move, call it Discworld momentum. Magic in my wallet, Terry Pratchett with the emblem. Flipping page by page, these gains write a saga. Got dragons in the charts and I'm ghosting the drama. Glide through blocks like I'm stitched to the Dharma. Cipher in the mist, spit runes in the playlist. By the dip, yeah, I buy the myth. When the market sings amidst the hieroglyph. Sowed my seed in the field of returns. Farming on chain like the ritual burns. Yields from the earth coded deep in the script. Harvest moonshining where the old gods drift. This ain't luck, it's alchemy. Turning doubt into galaxy. Every tick a masterpiece. Green wick calligraphy. Woke up to the charts in a spiral dance. Candle looking greener than a druid stance. Ink in the ledger, got spells in my sleeve. Numbers chant spells like a priest on the eve. Vested in the mitt like I married the tech. Though repaid in sats, I'm demanding respect. From silence I minted my